And Ricky Knipp knows his shit. He says hashtag PMS Overreaction Monday. Burrow to Chase, greater than sign, better than sign. Rodgers to Davante Adams. And we will see a Bengals-Packers rematch in the Super Bowl. Hopefully the kickers look better next time. If you do recall, I think it was 7 or 6 or 8 missed kicks between both kickers, Evan McPherson and Mason Crosby, in incredibly windy conditions in Cincinnati. Crosby hits a game winner. They get out of there with a win. Those teams battled. Saying that Joey Burrow and Jamar Chase is already better than Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams would be incredibly disrespectful for the ability to be great for a long sense of time. With that being said, Joey and Jamar Chase more specifically, is in a conversation of one of 2 wide receivers for a lot of stats. The other receiver, Randy fucking Moss. That is what we're getting a chance to see. Joey Burrow, I think, was a big fan of this draft pick. A lot of people question it. Joey and Jamar have been awesome. Looks like they have no clue how big the moments are that they're in. They just enjoy playing football. Joey's a savage. Jamar makes plays. He's tough. He's gritty. I agree with the sentiment that they could potentially be on the same page, but we're talking about sustained success here that I hope Joey and Jamar are able to have, like Aaron and Davante.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Ohio. People are pretty excited about Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and what they can do, and the fact that the Bengals aren't looked at and people just laugh at them right away. Like, that's been the narrative, I think, from the outside in a lot. You keep it going with the no indoor practice facility thing, obviously, but these guys have changed everything about the Bengals, and it starts with Joe Burrow. And Jamar Chase is just an absolute special player. And you're right, he doesn't even know how great he is. I hope he stays that way. I hope he stays naive to how awesome he truly is, and he just continues to get, oh, here you go. Here's a quick 200 yards. Sorry.
They asked him about blocking downfield for Mixon, which guys will block, but like following through when you're not going to get
and
the
bursting.
stats.
When on Mixon, he was bursting hard to go get in front of Mixon and pancake a dude.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, I just saw him there. So, yeah, it was like, that is exactly what I would want in a wide receiver that's a superstar in my team. Like, yeah, the guy was standing there. We could have scored a touchdown. Obviously, I'm going to go fucking block for him. I'm going to potentially pull both hamstrings. I'm going to try to catch up. I'm going to put myself into some physicality that I don't have to put myself into. I'm not getting these stats. We've already had a big pickup here. We're going to get a first down. Instead, though, chases the guy, walks Mixon, first of all, then chases the guy down, pushes his ass on the ground. Mixon scores, celebrates, interviewed about it, has no idea why it's special. That's fucking awesome. That is what you would like out of your star wide receiver, and Jamar Chase is that. Now, with that being said, what Aaron and Davante do to people is filthy. It is not that Jamar and Joey don't, okay? Jamar and Joey maybe will do it, but what Aaron and Davante playing a different game than everybody else that's on the field at certain times, it's beautiful to watch. I assume a lot of other quarterback wide receiver duos watch, notice, and see how they can get on the same page. They're like they're on a string almost, it feels like.
Yeah, they legit almost feel unstoppable. Like when it's third down and it doesn't matter if it's 3rd and 8 or like 3rd and 17, like you always feel like, okay, Davante is going to find the sticks, probably going to get a first down. But I thought this was just like, this is a perfect overreaction. After yesterday, like these guys have only had 1 year to get together, but like, a couple weeks ago when the Bengals played the Packers, I was thinking like, okay, you can't lose to the fucking Bengals. But, like a couple weeks removed from that, it's like, oh shit, that was a great win on the road.
Huge.
This Bengals team is for real.
Yeah, they are, and good for them. We'll see if they're able to continue to win with no indoor practice facility. I am going to keep hammering that drum, and not because it's a bash or a knock on the fans or the players it's a knock on the fucking ownership. You got a great team. Invest in the team. You know how you'll make more money, Brown family? You know how you'll make more money? If your team keeps fucking winning. Do everything you can to get that team to win. Because once that happens, you'll be raking in the cash because jerseys will sell, primetime games will happen, tickets will be sold. You can even raise ticket prices. Think about that. Oh my God, that beer that you're already charging $5 if the team's winning and not stopping winning. Guess what? $8.50.
Yeah.
That's $3.50 per Cincinnati, and that's house and beers. That's a lot of fucking beers. That's a lot of $3.50s extra that you could potentially get if you invest in the team. That would be great. Don't fuck up Joey Burrow's career and Jamar Chase and Trey Hendrickson. They have a chance, AJ. They have a chance.
Yeah, I know. I think Sam Hubbard had multiple sacks yesterday, too. Their defense is what makes me feel much better about them trying to make a run in the playoffs. Now, I understand it's early, but, yeah, Joe Burrow and Chase have changed that team. I know the tight end Uzama.
Uzama?
Yeah,
Uzama.
yeah. He's sneaky athletic too, man. CJ Uzama.
Uzama?
Sure.
Actually played with him for a year. Yeah.
Incredible name. He's
I
incredible.
still, and I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah, I called him CJ.
Happy National Tight End Day to him.
Yeah.
He had 2, I think, right?
Yeah,
He had 2 of them, I believe.
He's
That
stud,
was
man.
Cincinnati's awesome. That team is awesome.
Maybe they'll get a bubble now.
That's
Maybe
what I'm
this
saying.
year they'll get a bubble because of what they have in the future, how bright it looks.
I'm sponsoring a bubble for the Bengals
Yes.
Wow.
Have to.
because it's right on the highway, anyways, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So if we put right on the top,
Yeah.
It's perfect. You'll have. I mean, who know? I bet there's. I don't know how many thousands of cars go by it every day, but
I'm not worried about the eyes. I'm worried about the Cincinnati Bengals being an actual team and having a chance here once this wind changes and the weather is fucking terrible. I mean, it is. Is it as bad where you are as it is? It's shit here. It is not a atmospheric river, but it is shit here, and it will be for the next 7 months probably straight. We're just staring that down right now.
yeah, it's been raining pretty hard here starting yesterday, I believe, and just doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. So yeah, the Bengals may be busting down to UC's bubble today to practice.
Isn't that
Well, it's
Not right.
not on Monday. They'll do probably
Wednesday?
walkthroughs.
Yeah, Monday probably just a meeting, a little bit of treatment.
Wouldn't that suck to have to go do a walkthrough? You get in a bus and go down to another team's bubble to do a walkthrough?
It's the fucking NFL, dude.
College.
It's the NFL. Has to happen. And if you do that, you win more games, more money comes in. This is such a zoomed in. You got to zoom out a little bit of the picture. You know what I mean? You got to zoom out
You're
a
right.
little bit in the picture. You have to do it. Hockey did this. Hockey did this with the entire sport when the NHL said, "No, we're not letting any of our players play in the Olympics." And it was like, well, the Olympics is the only time where a lot of motherfuckers will ever watch hockey. Now they got to watch high school and college players. Imagine if they could watch the best fucking players. Maybe they'd say, "Hey, that's a great sport. I would like to continue to watch hockey." Guess what happens? The NHL grows. How you doing? Keep it moving. Now we have an actual business in a league that is liked by more people as opposed to just people in hockey cities where the injuries and we're paying them and blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's hockey, bro. Every game is potentially the last game. I mean, that is what happens. So a lot of those decisions get made at very high positions that make me think that everybody's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it does make you question what you're thinking when they. Yeah, I don't know what the theory is behind it. Do you think that the owners thought like, oh, hey, it doesn't matter. We don't like these guys. It makes them soft. Like we don't need an indoor. They're play outdoors. Let's make sure these guys are tough enough.
Once again, can still practice outside. Can still practice outside with an indoor. We did it in the Indianapolis a lot. Now, I would go inside and kick when everybody was practicing outside. It was awesome. I loved it. But you have to practice outside. Most practices are outside. That's just the way it goes. I don't know. Invest in that Cincinnati team.